Welcome to EPLnews.org. We're jumping straight in today into that fast-moving, pretty unpredictable world of top football transfer gossip. Things move so quickly, the stakes are just massive.
Oh, absolutely. And, these aren't confirmed deals we're talking about. Not yet, anyway. It's the whispers, the huge money figures being thrown around, the potential player moves
Yeah.
that are really dominating the headlines. And that's kind of what makes it so interesting. And, yeah, sometimes controversial. It's all speculation, but everyone's talking about it.
Right, exactly.
Mm.
So let's try and unpack some of it. Let's get into the big names causing a stir right now. One that really jumped out at me, Real Madrid reportedly getting ready. A 100 million offer for Rodri, Manchester City's midfielder.
Yeah.
That's huge money for a holding midfielder, isn't it?
It's staggering, yeah. 100 million. What's really fascinating, I think, is what it signals. It's not just about the cash. It feels like a big statement from Real Madrid, maybe about a tactical shift. Well, maybe freeing up their more attacking players, going for even more dominant possession, which they seem to be building towards.
Okay, yeah.
And for City, I mean, losing Rodri,
Mm.
his defensive brain, his deep playmaking, it'd force a massive rethink in that pivot role.
Yeah, who fills those boots? That's a tough one.
A huge question. It really could be properly disruptive for them.
Definitely. And sticking with City for a second, we're also hearing Napoli are quite keen on Jack Grealish, the winger.
Grealish. Yeah, as a key target for that left side.
Is that a tactical fit, do you think, or just Napoli seeing an opportunity, maybe?
Probably a bit of both. He's a proven Premier League player, adds creativity, that direct threat. Napoli could definitely use that.
Makes sense. And then over at Manchester United, Tottenham are apparently watching Kobbie Mainoo very closely.
Right, Mainoo. His contract's not up until 2027, though.
No, exactly. So Spurs being interested now, despite that existing deal, it feels like they're playing the long game, doesn't it?
Oh, for sure. They'd see his potential, that box-to-box energy, his passing range. Looks like a good fit for how they want their midfield to evolve. Someone who can maybe dictate the pace a bit more. The contract situation just makes him, an attractive prospect to track for the future.
Okay, here's where it seems to get really busy. Beyond those sort of household names, loads going on with other midfielders, rising stars, like Javi Guerra at Valencia. The 22-year-old. Reports say he's rejected a new contract, and Manchester United are supposedly keeping tabs on that one.
Yeah, and that Guerra situation, it really highlights a trend, I think. Young players, they're confident, they're willing to back themselves, look for a bigger challenge maybe.
Right, puts the pressure back on the clubs.
Exactly. Meet their demands or, risk losing them maybe for less money down the line. It's like a game of contract chess.
We're seeing that with Douglas Luiz, too, aren't we? That race is heating up now. Villa are out. Juventus, West Ham, Everton, all in the mix.
Yeah, his value is clearly recognized across different leagues. It's competitive.
And it keeps going. You've got RB Leipzig, including Xavi Simons in their training camp squad.
Despite those strong links to Chelsea.
Yeah, even talk of personal terms being discussed. That feels like a bit of a power play from Leipzig, no?
It's certainly bold. It shows they either want to keep him or at least squeeze every last drop out of the negotiations. Leverage.
And then you contrast that with Fulham, feeling confident about keeping their 16-year-old academy captain, Seth Ridgen.
Even with United, Liverpool, and Chelsea sniffing around.
Right. That battle for the really top academy kids is just getting more intense, isn't it?
Fierce. Clubs are pouring resources into youth setups and holding on to someone like Ridgen, seen as a future leader. That sends a big message from Fulham about their identity, their plans.
This whole picture, the constant changes, the rumors, it's exactly this dynamic landscape we try to get into here at EPLnews.org.
Yeah, and if you connect the dots, look at the bigger picture. These stories aren't just about the players themselves. They show that constant churn, the strategic calls clubs have to make all the time, especially around contracts, spotting future talent.
We're seeing other moves bubbling up too, like internationally. Atalanta eyeing Liverpool's Federico Chiesa.
Contingent on Juventus signing Lookman, yeah.
And Hakan Çalhanoğlu at Inter Milan saying he wants to stay, despite links away.
Players asserting their own desires, too.
Plus, the Ederson situation at City. They want to keep the keeper, Galatasaray, interested, but he's heading into his final contract year.
Which always adds a layer of, intrigue, doesn't it? And it raises a really important question, I think, for you listening. In this world of just constant speculation, how do you even navigate it? How do fans, how do clubs sort the credible stuff from pure rumor? It's tough. Every whisper can just, blow up.
Yeah, it really can shape perceptions quickly. So what does all this mean for you? Well, It's a snapshot, isn't it? A glimpse into that thrilling, often quite unpredictable world of football transfers, the high-stakes talks happening behind closed doors.
And maybe a final thought to leave you with.
Mm.
With so much writing on these potential deals,
Hmm.
how much do these rumors, just the talk itself, actually shape how we see a club even before anything actually happens?
Something to think about. You've been listening to a deep dive brought to you by EPLnews.org. All these news items we've discussed and plenty more are available for you to read over at EPLnews.org. Until next time, keep exploring.